Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. It's time for just the tip, just for a minute, I promise. In economic news, the Dow fell 500 points this morning. That was due to, of course, recession fears. In regard to abortions, New York and California have introduced bills to try to enshrine abortion rights into their state's constitution. Meanwhile, the Ohio Supreme Court upheld their state's 6-week abortion ban. Texas is making moves to hold women criminally liable if they travel to another state for an abortion. And the temporary injunction against Florida's 15-week abortion ban was lifted just hours after a state attorney filed an appeal. So as of now, women and girls in Florida can only seek an abortion after 15 weeks if their life or the life of the baby is at risk. There are no exceptions for rape or incest, as is the case with most of these laws. In weed news, edibles containing THC are now legal in the state of Minnesota. That's for anyone 21 and older. The new law does limit the amount of THC, though, to 5 milligrams per serving and 50 milligrams per package or container, because it applies to not just like gummies and things like that and chocolate, but also beverages. However, the federal government is now trying to quash traditional cigarette consumption, especially among young people. To that end, the FDA has ordered the removal of Juul e-cigarettes from the market. In government corruption news, in a 6-0 decision, the Michigan State Supreme Court has dropped the charges against former Michigan Governor Rick Snyder and his 8 co-defendants in regard to the Flint water scandal and the lead poisoning of thousands of residents in that city. The court ruled that the judge had no authority to issue an indictment. Meanwhile, the U.S. Supreme Court has officially ended Donald Trump's Remain in Mexico policy for immigrants seeking asylum and entry into the U.S. And in Explain to Me Again How You're Pro-Life news, Senate Republicans are blocking the extension of the free school lunch program, which went into effect during the pandemic. In extremist news, New Zealand has followed Canada's lead, and they've officially registered the Proud Boys organization as a terrorist group. So your move, Biden. Also, Sequoia Rhodes Adams. She is the daughter of the Oath Keepers leader, Stuart Rhodes. She organized a pro-choice rally in Montana, which was a big fuck you to her misogynistic father. Thanks for the quickie, guys. Take care, and I will talk with you soon.